Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this tutorial we're going to be looking at how to make money from TikTok, how to make money from watching viral TikTok videos. I'm very sure you've heard about this, right? Or even if you've not heard about it, you're hearing it from me now. People say that you can make money by watching viral videos on TikTok and even on YouTube. So this video is going to be me showing you the process, right? And then at the end of the day, you're going to be able to determine if this is going to be working for you or not, because you're also going to be able to test it out yourself to see if it's something that you can do. All right, so you want to stay until the end of this tutorial and see the steps I'm going to be taking you through to make money from watching viral TikTok videos. All right, so stay tuned. So the first thing we want to do is to come to TikTok and look for a viral video with millions of views. So to get that, you can actually go on Google and type for viral video trends on TikTok or popular videos on TikTok. But if I come to the search bar on TikTok and I enter car crash videos, car crash videos 2023, this type of videos usually have a lot of views for some crazy reasons. So you can see this has 35 million views, this has over 16 million views, and a whole lot of them out there. This one has 19.9 million views. This one has 1.7 million views. But then we are going to be going with this first one. All right, we're going to be going with this first one. So the first thing we want to what we also want to do is to take a screenshot of this image showing right here, because we're going to be using it to create our thumbnail. All right, and after doing that, we can now go on ahead to copy the link and paste it on the website that is going to be paying us when we drive traffic to it. All right, so I'll use a screenshotting tool called FireShot. If you're using a mobile phone, you can just do the screenshot on your phone, or if you're using a laptop, whatever screenshotting tool you use, you can also use that as well. So I'll click on the screenshotting tool and I'll screenshot the image, because we're going to be using it as a thumbnail um for this video. So I'll click on it and then I'll save it to my device. All right. So I'll click on save and it's saved. All right, so the next thing we are going to now do is to copy the link of this video. So I'll click on it and I'll copy the link. Okay, but then I also want to remove some parts of this link. So I'll open a new tab and I'll come to Google and I'll enter the URL. I'm going to be removing from the place where this question mark is starting from. All right, so this place, there is a question mark there, so I'm going to click on that part and delete every other thing from that side down. All right, so you want to also ensure that you do the same thing if you're using a mobile phone. All right, I'm not really certain if the links on your mobile is going to be showing this question mark, but then if it's showing, remove it. All right, so the next thing I want to now do is to come to this website called shrinkme.io. So if you go on Google and you type shrinkme.io, you're going to be getting this website. So it says shorten URLs and earn money. So you actually earn money for every 10,000 views. So you're going to be basically driving traffic to this website. You're going to be driving traffic to get people to watch the this video that you're going to be entering. All right, so we are going to be entering the URL here, and then we'll click on this arrow sign. Okay, so it's asking us to register as a new member, so we'll have to register an account. All right, so before we do anything, we'd have to register an account. So I'm just going to quickly register an account or sign in with Google. I think I prefer this option, so I'll just click on sign in with Google so that it automatically signs me in with my Google account. Okay, great. So I'm logged in now. I'm logged in now to my dashboard. So let me scroll down to see. So when I start to end, this is where it's going to be showing. All right. So let me just go on to shorten my link. So I'll come to new shorten URL. I'll enter the URL here. Then I'll enter an alias. For this alias, I'm going to go back to TikTok and copy this name, and it is Lamborghini Crash London Bus. So I think I'm just going to use Lamborghini, right? I'll just enter Lamborghini. I hope I got the spelling correctly. Then expiration date. Okay, let me enter 2024. January 30th. Okay, January 31st. All right, so after I'm done with all that, I'll now click on shorten. So it's generated our link for us. So the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to be going to Pinterest, and we are going to be creating a pin for this particular video. But before we do that, we are going to be creating a thumbnail, because when we go to Pinterest, we are going to be needing picture and image to create our pin. So the whole idea is to drive traffic to that website from Pinterest. All right. So if you don't know what Pinterest is Pinterest is actually a picture sharing platform, and usually they have a lot of traffic. So we are going to be, taking advantage of Pinterest to drive traffic to that site. Although you can also drive traffic to this site, to your video link, using different platforms, even on your WhatsApp and other platforms, you can also do that. But then we are going to be creating a pin on Pinterest so that we can get free traffic to that video. All right. So I'm just going to come to this place and click on create. So if you don't already have a Pinterest account, you can go on to create a Pinterest account. All right. So this is where we're going to be adding the image that we are going to be that is going to be acting as a thumbnail. All right. So you go to Canva, and let's work on our image. All right. So here on Canva, I'm going to be searching for Pinterest, because we want to get dimension for our Pinterest post. So I'm going to type Pinterest, and Pinterest video pins with Pinterest pins. Okay, let me just click on this one. So usually the dimension for Pinterest videos are usually different from others. So you can see now that the dimension is different. So I'm going to come to create blank, and I'm going to be exporting the screenshots I did on TikTok to this particular canvas. So while here, all I need to do is to come to uploads, and then I'm going to be uploading that screenshot. Okay, I'll upload the screenshot to Canva, and then I'll use it here. So this is it. All right, so I'll click on it and I'll drag it. I'll drag it here, and then I'll right click, and then I'll set the image as my background. But then I need to crop the image. All right, I need to crop it. Okay, so before I actually set it as background, let me crop it first. So I'll have to click on Ctrl Z, and I'll drag it. And crop it like so. All right, so after achieving this, I'll now um right click to add this as my background image. All right, so set image as background. Okay, great. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to use a very um captivating capture on this video. All right, so I'm going to be saying something like, so this is actually because people seem to like car crash videos. People seem to like to watch car crash videos for some weird reasons. So we are going to be capitalizing on that, all right? So for whoever wants to actually go on Pinterest and search for car crash videos, they are going to be able to see this video and then click on it and go and watch it on TikTok, all right? And since this link is already embedded on shrinkme.io, anytime that we get clicks from to the TikTok video, it's going to be reflected as a traffic on shrinkme.io. All right. So I think if you follow this process up until now, you already understand what this is all about, and you should be able to replicate the same process up until this point. So I'll click on this add a subheading and I would increase the font. So if you're using a mobile phone, you can also do this as well. So I'll click on it and I'm going to be adding something captivating. So I'll say something like Lamborghini crashes into, what's the name of this? Okay, I'll say boss. Then I'll say something like no survivors. All right. So this is just to capture people's attention. All right. So I'll when you're doing yours, you can maybe do some designs to make it more captivating or something. So I'm going to increase the font size for this. Okay, let me increase it to, okay. Then let me see how I can add a background. All right. I'll add a background to this text. So to do that, I'm going to be using a rectangle or a triangle, whatever. So I'll go to elements and I'll search for, okay, so shapes. So let me use this one. Let me use this one. So I'll bring it here. So if you don't know how to use Canva, Canva is actually very simple to use. So you just need to learn it. All right. You just need to learn how to use it. It's very simple. So even if you're using your mobile phone, you can equally do this as well. All right. So you can see now it's looking much better. So let me change this background to red since there is also a red there. All right. So I think this is great. So you can do any other thing you want to do there. Then okay, I can say watch video, right? I can say watch video now. All right. Then I can now look for the video icon. And let me see, I'll put it at the middle. So these are all all right. So I'll select the one that is free and I'll place it in the middle. All right. So I'll place it here so that when people click on it, they actually think they are going to be watching an actual video, but then it's just to draw their attention. Okay. So once I'm satisfied with design, I'll just click on share and then I'm going to be downloading the video. All right. So I'll click on download and it's going to download to my laptop. Okay. So once we are done, we're now going to go back to Pinterest and we are going to create our pin. All right. So I'll click on Pinterest and I'll come to create. All right. Then I'll come to create new. I'll click on create new. All right. So it's asking me to choose a file or drag and drop it here. So I'll click on this to select the file that I just saved. Okay. Then I'll add a title and I'll say Lamborghini crashes into bus in London or on London streets. No survivors. Watch now. Right? So after I'm done, I'll now add the link, all right? So I'm going to be adding the link that I selected. Sorry, that I shrinked from here. But then something is going to be happening after we enter that link. It might actually tell us that the link is a spam link. So we are going to now do something else to ensure that we don't get that error message. But if we don't get the error message, we'll just proceed. So you can actually add a detailed description right here. It says choose a board. So you can create a board, or I'll just use anything. So it says, sorry, we blocked this link because it may lead to spam. So what I'm just going to do is to copy the link and come to a platform called bit.ly, right? So bit.ly is a URL shortener. So I'll come to bit.ly and I'll shorten that link. All right. I'll shorten the link and we would then be able to use it on Pinterest. So here on bit.ly, I'm just going to click on create new because I already have a bit.ly account. If you don't have a bit.ly account, I think you would also need to create one. So once we enter the link here, we'll just click on create. So it's very easy. So after you successfully created it, then come here and copy the link, go back to Pinterest and clean out this one and add the link. All right, so we'll add the link and let's see. So that's basically all. That's basically all. So you create the thumbnail on Canva, then you come here and enter the title. And in case I say this description is compulsory, so just copy your title and paste it in there. All right, then enter the link. But when you enter the link you copied from shrinkme.io, they are going to be telling you that the link is a spam. So it's directing people to spam. So for whatever reason, I don't know. So you're just going to be using that platform called bit.ly to further shrink the link. All right. So once you do that, it's going to be accepted. Then you have to now create a board. In my own case, I already had a board created, but then you have to create something that is related to what you're actually working on, because if you say gowns, that means that when people search for gowns, they are going to be seeing this pin on gowns, which is not actually good enough. So let me click on create board and see what it brings. It like places to go or recipes to make. So I'm just going to say something like I'm going to say something like TikTok videos. All right, so it says keep this board secret so only you and collaborators can see, but that is not actually what I want. So I'll just click on create. And so we are going to be using TikTok videos as the new board. So after we are done, we'll just click on publish. All right. We'll click on publish and that is that. So anytime that anybody clicks on this link from Pinterest, it will take them to shrinkme.io. And once we have driven traffic to shrinkme.io through that link, we've gotten like 10,000 views, shrinkme.io then gets to pay us. All right. So it is 30 days until expiration. So you can actually increase. Okay, let me delete this. This one is a draft, the one I did before. All right. So anytime that anybody clicks on that link or click on that thing from Pinterest, it takes them to shrinkme.io. And then I think shrinkme.io redirects them to TikTok, but then it's already captured that on its website. So I really don't know how, shrinkme.io does this. And I really don't know, how it actually pays people. But then you can just go on to try. But then you need to actually publish more than one videos. You need to follow this process to create more than one more than one pin or more than one videos, or just follow this process to create as many as possible. But then the truth here is that I've gotten a lot of people who tell me that this doesn't really work. All right. People say that this doesn't really work because they've tried it, and they were able to drive massive traffic, especially people who have a lot of following on different social media platforms aside from Pinterest. So they drive massive traffic to these places, and they don't actually get those, like, at the end of the day, on their dashboard they see that the their link clicks, nothing is actually reflecting, right? And they don't even get to earn anything. Like, after they've driven traffic using that link, their views still remain zero and their earnings still remain at zero, right? So I really don't know what is playing out here, or what shrinkme.io is really actually out to achieve. But then I really wanted you to test this for yourself to see if it's eventually going to work for you. But the most people I've seen said that even when they drove massive traffic here, using that link they created, they really were not able to make anything out of it. All right. So I'm saying to you that instead of actually, trying to make money from such a site as shrinkme.io, there are actually other more legit ways that you can make money online that won't even require you to go through all of these processes, right? So it's actually very straightforward and even more sensible, more realistic, right? So such ways you can make money is one of them is with affiliate marketing, because affiliate marketing platforms actually allows you to drive traffic to a particular product and then you get paid. It is even more logical because there is a product you're selling, but in this case it's just a link, and we are not even certain that at the end of the day you get paid anything. All right, so my advice is, while you try this and maybe you do this for 1 week and you look at everything, and if it's really not profitable for you, you can go on ahead to test other things. There is affiliate marketing, there is information marketing. In fact, there are truckloads of information on this YouTube channel to show you different ways that you can actually make money online from, especially in 2023. And I've also done a video talking about how to make, and I've also done a video to show you, the skills or the jobs in tech that are going to be big money makers in 2024. And I'm also going to be leaving the link in the description of this video to show you, so that you can go to watch that video and see what it's really all about. All right. So if shrinkme.io is not working for you, it's not the end of the world. All right. So thank you very much for staying until the end of this tutorial. But I want to see you try this out and maybe give me your feedback. I'm also going to be leaving the link to my WhatsApp in the description of this video. So if you feel that there is anything you want us to talk about, you can also click on the link to chat me up on WhatsApp, and we would have fun talking about it. So if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, say you are a first time on it's your first time on this channel, kindly do me a favor and hit on the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be aware when I post similar videos like this showing you how to make money in the online space. All right. So thank you so very much, and I'll see you in the next video.